We should have another exchange student next year because we were talking about that from the get-go. But I thought, well, what if we did a boy and a girl? You can do that.
Should we do a boy
Girl.
or a girl or both?
Girl. Both.
We can do both.
You can find good in everything.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Such a cute little
Daisy, is there
bird.
poop on my back? I think there's poop on my back. No. Okay, good. Because he's been pooping like crazy.
You awake, man? Oh,
Mom.
there's one thing that gets April out of bed in the morning. It's bread and a baby. There's two things. Am I right?
And a skeleton in my closet.
Oh, did you see that? That scared
Hate
me
that.
this morning.
I'm like, get my heart rate going. Thanks, now take ibuprofen because my brain hurts.
I'll show you guys. Yeah, somehow this skeleton, if you ain't waking up to a dead guy in your face, you ain't living. Somehow this guy made it out of the closet. I'll show you what we're dealing with here. Just hanging out, no big deal. NBD. I need to put him away. The mannequin is much better to scare people with than a skeleton. Elf got hurt today. He was ziplining Footloose and Fancy Free yesterday and broke his arm. I saw it. Shouldn't be all playing all willy-nilly. And I'm kind of glad it happened. Maybe he won't be making a mess of our house for a while. He's all okay, well, why is he even here? What does he do? Keep an eye on the kids? That's my job. I keep an eye on the kids.
Do you not like our elf?
He's really fun to find. He gives us the
He's always making a mess.
He doesn't make messes. She does. It's because you keep calling her a
Stringing things from the lights, glitter. How is that not a mess? Tell me, how is that not a mess?
It's not a mess. It's funness, not just a normal.
EB, do you like the elf? No?
Phineas.
He hurt Phineas?
Mhm.
The elf did?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know the elf hurt Phineas, April?
No, it didn't.
That's the story EB's going with.
Wait a minute.
Andrew, what's the matter, buddy?
Look, open your mouth. Hold on, let me get the.
Oh no, don't tell me it starts.
No.
Open and say. Okay, well that's good. His throat doesn't look horrible, so he probably just has a cold. So I'm
a
gonna give
cold.
him a temperature right here.
Getting some acai bowls going, and there's a bird on my head. Get out of here. Check the temp. Let's see what we got.
Oh, that's a broken one.
That's a broken one. That means you have no temperature, Andrew.
No, he's not broken.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, pink baby, there he is.
There he is.
And green April. They even have green eyeshadow on. Guys, we've been struggling lately on what to know what to do with the vlog. I mean, basically we're just doing what we do and moving on as life is normal, but like as January grows closer, I feel like there's more pressure on like trying to figure out what to do, and I guess we just have to wait and see, but it's a little stressful. The unknown, not knowing what's going to be going on and such. I have some freezer melts I'm going to give to one of my friends that just had a baby, and it leaked all over the plate in the freezer. Yikes. At least we had a plate under there. Davey and I started talking about, I don't even know how we got on this topic. Oh, that's what it was. Davey was like, we should have another exchange student next year because we were talking about that from the get-go. And I was like, let's do a boy.
We took the year off because of this little monkey. He's our exchange
Yeah,
student this year.
and or Frankie, because I'm nursing and stuff, we just thought like it'd be too, like it's me running around with my top off a lot of the time. I don't think students want to see that.
What?
So-
Your top's always off? What
Like-
house is that in?
I just nursed him at the table.
That's true.
And at dinner, like
I
just am
thought it
always
would be
feeding him.
fun. Like it's, I'm surprised there's actually student profiles on there right now. We're not like picking students right now, but there are student profiles?
They're
right
on
now?
top of it. Arrival age, this guy will be 17.
I thought
So-
it would be fun to have you guys help us pick the student, like do a voting.
I know, we
thing.
can't tell them too much because we don't want, like, what if the student was watching and then they were like,
They would vote for themselves. Yeah.
well,
that'd be
that's
lame.
fine. But I don't know, maybe that's fine. I'm thinking it'd be fun to do 2 students and
That would
possibly
be crazy.
fun to even do like, well, you have to have them from 2 different countries, but I thought, well, what if we did a boy and a girl? You can do that.
Yeah, the rules are you can't do. It's just you can't have 2 from the same country. They don't. That's
Yeah.
it, right? That's
Yeah.
the main thing. If
So
you
we
do
could
2
have like a
students.
girl from Germany and a boy from France, or we could do a boy from Thailand and a girl from France, or we could, like any combination. They just can't speak their own, like their languages have to be different so that they're forced to speak English most of the time. That they want English to be their main language here.
Because here's our thing: is we have grown out of our vehicle. Anybody past
Yeah,
our
like
family.
even if we
We're
had
at a-
1 student, we're out of our vehicle. So at this point, it was like, well, might as well throw 2 in there and just like make it a party.
That would be crazy.
And I think it sounds fun. I'm not against it, but it is kind of crazy to think like you have to pick your students in like March, or the sooner the better, because then you have more to pick from. But it's just crazy. to
Correction:
think.
we've grown out of our 2 primary
still have a bus.
vehicles. We still have the bus.
Let's
we
take
could
6
get
students.
30 students if we wanted.
Could you imagine?
Let's take them all.
Oh, that would be so funny and so fun. I just don't know. Like it's hard to know.
How many can you get?
I think 2.
Let's get all the
not
students.
see how many students we can get. It's hard to spread out all of our attention as it is, and I feel like even having 2 might be a lot.
True.
Especially if they both want to do extracurricular activities, and I mean we could just end up because they can't drive. So I feel like
Yeah.
maybe it'll be easier to do 2 students when Zaid has a driver's license, because then he can help with getting kids to and from
I
school.
want to
and
hear from you guys.
extracurricular.
Come over to my Instagram or April's Instagram and tell
Vote
us
for
what
a
you
boy
think.
or a girl. Let's start there.
Boy or
Assuming
girl,
we're only doing 1.
1 or 2. Boy, girl,
And it
1
is
or 2.
time to start thinking about this.
It is like there's already profiles on the website
Yeah.
already. There's a good amount.
And
of
here's
them.
how we pick, you guys. We don't want you guys to submit letters through email because we're going to use the Aspect Foundation. Like, that's just what we do. We like their system. We like how they cull out, like,
And the hard
people that
thing is
should
is
really
in-
be there and shouldn't.
in different countries, it's not even called the Aspect Foundation. That's what it is in America, but like I don't even know.
Yeah.
If you're in another country, I don't even know what your.
They all kind of
foundation
like
is.
network together, but like the foundation we're using to pick the student, the profiles, they're on the Aspect Foundation. So that's why I say we use the Aspect Foundation.
Yeah, we have gotten a lot.
We don't
of,
get paid. I know a lot of you, like a lot of people, some programs do pay you. This is not one of them. And I kind of like it that way because I feel like the people that are doing it for the right reasons. We've always felt like we want them to just be part of the family. We don't want them to feel like, I don't know, like there's nothing against getting paid to take on kids, like, but if I'm doing that, I think I would take on foster kids. Like, I would want to be helping kids that need help. This is not kids that need help. This is kids that want a really cool experience. And we like giving opportunity and experience to kids too.
And I did want to say we have received when we see the emails you guys send. A lot of you have said what you want to be our exchange student. We appreciate that, but yeah, like April said, we will be.
I just
going
feel
through
like
this
that's
foundation.
that's too much like up in the air unknowns, and like at least if we're going through the foundation, we know the structure of how things are set up, and when problems occur and happen, we know how to deal with them, and we have lifelines and people to talk to and people checking in every week and every month and like quarterly. We will always be using
And there's
them.
a good support group for the students too. We have
Monthly get-togethers,
where
yeah.
you get to see other students. So
Yeah,
it's just,
so I'm not going to do it a different way. There's that, but I think it's like so awesome and sweet that you guys want to come, and I also realize that this is a very cool opportunity for these kids around the world to be on YouTube and like possibly even carry on. I know none of our students have actually like uploaded YouTube videos consistently after they've left, but you never know if someone decides that that's what they want to do, then it would be a really cool opportunity. This boy loves dancing and acting and wants to be an actor. And I'm like, how cool. Like that maybe could be a really super awesome experience for him. Even though we're not acting, he would be able to kind of see how YouTubers do things, and maybe possibly that could help him in his future if he does become an actor. I don't know. Interesting stuff. But this is how we pick them. We pray about it. We read all the profiles. When we really like letters, we'll set them aside. And then once we get a stack of them, then me and Davey will both really pray about it and ponder and think. And then we usually both come up, every time actually, we've both come up with the same name. And we don't what name did you get? I got the same name. Like we pick the same one. So that's kind of the process we're starting. It's going to take us a few months, but.
Even 1 year, wasn't it with LaSalle? We were like.
Our first one, this was 9 years ago.
And we said, we don't want to do it.
Yeah, 9 years ago was our first one, and we picked her, and we both prayed about it and felt like that was our student. They said, someone else already picked her, you were too late. And we were like, we were so sure that, okay, I guess we're just not supposed to do it. And we were like, we're not going to do it then. And then they were like, that family fell through, and she picked you guys. Like,
okay. She's our kid.
Yep, so she got to come to us. And then I really love that I can honestly say I felt like they were supposed to be in our family for that year, and they do become a part of our family forever. Even though we don't talk to them every single day and see them as much as we'd like to, it's like extended family, and
when
it's
we
super
visited
fun.
them, it was like we had family in that country. It was great.
And I love it. So anyway, you guys, we'd love for you to kind of like help us out. Ultimately, we will be praying about it, and but I want to see what direction you guys would take this. I guess that's kind of what we're saying.
Yeah.
And maybe that does encourage us to go to a certain way. Like, because I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know, like, if we're doing only one student, I'm open to a boy or a girl. And I feel like Zayd's starting high school next year. That could be super cool for him to have someone to ride the bus with. And just, of course, they're going to be older than him, but they'll be in the same school. I think that's cool. We've never had that before.
Okay, kids are home from school. Daisy, I'm going to give you a little quiz. We're thinking about doing an exchange student next year.
Yes.
Should we do a boy
Girl.
or a girl or
Girl.
both?
Girl. Both.
Didn't do both.
Evie,
Like twins, maybe.
Twins?
You want Aria?
What do you think, boy or girl or both? You could do both.
No, girl.
Both.
You like girls because you're a girl.
Let's do
What if we
both.
did a girl and a boy?
Both, both, both.
Oh, that works.
You can do that.
Both.
What's your vote? Boy or girl or both?
Both.
You like both?
If we did both, then Ender would have to share a room with
Boy or girl or both, Evie?
Go.
You're a
Evie,
girl?
do you want to do a boy
I don't
and
even
a
know
girl?
if you know what we're
Evie, do
asking.
you want to do a boy and a girl
Yeah.
for exchange students?
Yeah. We want to switch rooms.
That's
You
what
don't
I
have to
just
switch
said.
rooms.
Stacey.
Wait, you might have to.
Someone
Both
comes.
boy and girl.
Zayd, I know we did. We need to talk. Sit down.
Okay. Are you gonna title the vlog? We need to talk like I'm gonna get go to duty or something, but it's just clickbait.
What just happened?
What, are you accusing Dad of doing clickbait?
Yes, I am.
Why, I never.
Not true.
No, I just need your input on something. We were talking about your phone. Just kidding. That has nothing to do with your phone. We're talking about possibly getting an exchange student next year.
We need to get both.
If we were to do it, should we get a boy exchange
girl or
student,
both?
a girl exchange student, or both? Because you can get two. What would your input be?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Evie. Oh, I love you so much. So what would you think? Boy, girl, both? 2 boys, 2 girls?
Both.
If you had an opinion, what would it be?
I would say that we should get. I don't know. It's a hard choice. There's just so many different factors. Like
Just throw something out. What was the first thing that came to your mind? 1 boy, 1 girl,
sure,
2 boys, 2 girls. What do you think?
a boy and a girl.
Boy and a
Two
girl.
boys, 2 girls.
2 boys. Let's get 30 exchange students. No. All right, guys. I want to know, like I said, I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. And if you go on and comment, don't just say, I don't know. We kind of want to hear opinions on this. So we're going to end the vlog now, but
We've always been doing a girl.
we've always done girls. The only 3 we've ever done have always been all girls. And maybe we will.
No, both. Both. Good.
We have to see what feels right for our family.
Let's look went first.
I know. It's still pretty early. There's some online, but there's not a ton of them right now. So, okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog now. Come over to our Instagrams. Let us know your opinions on the matter. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Fine, good, and everything, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And maybe our future student is out there watching right now.